Have you ever heard a sound in the dead of night? A sound that chills you to the bone and makes you question if you're truly alone. Tonight, on The World in Darkness, we journey to the vast plains of Venezuela, a land of breathtaking beauty and terrifying legends. We're going to talk about a story that has been whispered from generation to generation, a tale of jealousy, betrayal, and an eternal curse. We are going to talk about La Sayona. Imagine a small village nestled in the Venezuelan plains many years ago. There lived a woman of extraordinary beauty named Casanova. Her long, dark hair and enchanting features made her the envy of many, but her heart belonged to only two people, her husband and her young son. Their life was simple, happy, and filled with love. But happiness, as we know, can be fragile. One fateful day, a malicious whisper, perhaps from an envious neighbor, reached Casanova's ears. The rumor was a venomous dart. Her husband was cheating on her with her own mother. Blinded by a rage she had never known, a storm of jealousy clouded all reason. Casanova didn't stop to think, to question, or to seek the truth. She grabbed the nearest weapon, a machete, and ran towards her mother's house, her heart pounding with a murderous rhythm. When she burst in, she found her mother not in the arms of another man, but peacefully praying while her grandson, Casanova's own son, slept nearby. But the image of innocence and piety did nothing to quell the fire of her fury. In a moment of madness, she attacked her mother, a brutal, unforgivable act. As life drained from her body, the dying mother looked at her daughter with eyes full of pain and sorrow. With her last breath, she uttered a curse, a sentence that would echo through eternity. "For what you have done, you will be damned forever. You shall wander the roads as a lost soul, punishing unfaithful and treacherous men." In that instant, the beautiful Casanova ceased to exist. Her humanity was stripped away, and she was reborn as something else, something monstrous. She became La Sayona. So who or what is La Sayona now? She is a vengeful specter, an avenging angel of wrath condemned to haunt lonely roads, especially late at night. Her hunting grounds are the desolate country paths, the dark highways, and the riverbanks where unsuspecting men travel alone. Her methods are as cruel as her curse. She first appears as an irresistible illusion, a stunningly beautiful woman in a flowing white dress, looking lost and in need of help. Her voice is a sweet melody that calls out to lone travelers, drawing them closer with promises of damsels in distress or seductive encounters. But as the man approaches, captivated by her beauty, the illusion shatters. La Sayona turns, and the face of an angel contorts into a vision from hell. Her face becomes a skeletal, deformed nightmare. Her teeth elongate into sharp fangs, ready to tear flesh. Her eyes, once soft and inviting, now burn like red-hot coals, reflecting the very fires of damnation. A blood-curdling scream rips through the night air, and she attacks. Some say she kills her victims on the spot, leaving their mangled bodies as a warning. Others claim the horror is purely psychological, leaving the men so deeply traumatized that they lose their sanity forever. There are other versions of her torment. She doesn't just attack random men, but specifically targets those who are unfaithful to their wives. She might follow a cheating husband home, a silent, terrifying shadow in his peripheral vision. Or she might invade his dreams, turning his sleep into a living nightmare, a chilling warning of what's to come if he doesn't change his ways. Her presence is a constant reminder that betrayal has consequences. Let's break down the chilling characteristics of this entity. La Sayona is often described as tall and slender, with a seemingly perfect female figure that lures men in. Her most prominent feature is her hair, long, black, and glossy. It often conceals her face, adding to the mystery and allure. She wears a long white gown like a spectral bridal dress that seems to float just above the ground, an ethereal and unsettling sight. But her true form is the stuff of nightmares. When she reveals herself, her face is skeletal and decayed. Her hands, once delicate, can transform into sharp claws or bony appendages. And her senses are assaulted too. Initially, she might carry the sweet scent of flowers, an intoxicating aroma to draw you closer. But once the mask drops, that smell is replaced by the sickening stench of burning flesh and sulfur. Perhaps the most terrifying thing about an encounter with La Sayona is the sound. Before you ever see her, you might hear her. A long, eerie whistle that cuts through the silence of the night. But this is no ordinary sound. It's a trick to confuse her prey. If the whistle sounds far away, be warned. She is very, very close. And if it sounds near, it means she is still at a distance, giving you a fleeting chance to escape. It's a cruel game of cat and mouse designed to instill maximum fear before the final encounter. So, what does this terrifying legend truly represent? At its core, La Sayona is a powerful symbol of vengeance and the devastating consequences of broken trust. She is a moral tale, a stark warning against infidelity and the destructive power of jealousy. In many Latin American cultures, such stories serve as social guides, reinforcing values like loyalty and family. La Sayona's story is a tragic one. She is a woman who, in a single moment of rage, lost everything: her family, her life, her very soul. Now, she is trapped in a limbo between beauty and horror, forever cursed to inflict the same pain and betrayal she once felt. She is a ghost born from a broken heart, and a terrifying reminder that some actions can leave scars that not even death can heal. So, the next time you find yourself on a dark, lonely road, and you hear a faint whistle in the distance, or see a beautiful woman in white, you might want to think twice before you stop. It could be an innocent traveler, or it could be the last thing you ever see. It could be La Sayona, waiting to deliver her eternal punishment. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the shadows with the world in darkness. If you enjoyed this dive into folklore and fear, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration of the unknown. Until next time, stay safe and be careful who you trust on those lonely roads.